Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Student Budgets. My throat is a little bit gone again, so I do apologize. Anyways, so it is almost November. How is it almost November? Is a question that I unfortunately cannot answer. Um, but anyways, we have got something I'm really excited to do. So we're basically going to be doing at the end of each month, we're going to be doing a get ready for the new month. So get ready for November, basically. So we are going to be laying down all the stickers on this. We're going to be going through what the budget is. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to basically time lapse myself, putting all the stickers down, and then we will move on to the fun, what my budget's going to look like for November. Okay? I am so sorry. My camera just did not film for some reason most of that, so you're just gonna get from it there. Anyways, so that is November stickers all laid down. I hate doing that because it just takes so long and like it's so fiddly. But anyways, it's fine. So now we are going to move on into the exciting part, the budget for November. Now, if you watch my how I budget as a student video, I was like, which one was it? You'll know that I don't really put an income down because I just find it so awkward to try and figure it out. And it's just everything's all over. And when you're trying to figure everything out, you're like, at this point, I'll just not bother. So I'm gonna go and get a pen out and then we'll get this started. Okay, so you can now see what I am going to write. So first, I have got a plan at the side. I'll probably end up changing it when I'm doing this. So we've got my 3 subscriptions. So I'm just going to call them subscriptions, actually. It's probably quicker. And they come to a total of, I believe, £7.18. Yes, that is correct. So that's it, yeah, nice and simple. This is where it gets quite chaotic. So what I might end up doing is putting just a couple of the envelopes here as well, if that's okay with you lot. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to put, we'll do laundry here because I'm going to just class that now as a bill. It just makes my life easier. So I am going to guess that over this next month, because for me this is a 5-week month since it begins on a Friday, which is like when I basically start my weeks, like Friday, Saturday. But budget and wise is always the day at the start of my week. It just ends up easier that way, I find. And so because of the way the month works, I will probably actually no, I might only need to do 4 washes next month because of just how my wash schedule works. Yeah. So that will be times that by 4. So that will be actually £17 and 60p because it's £4.40 per wash. Thankfully, your like dryers included in that, so it makes it a little bit more bearable. Um, so I suppose that's something. Yeah, that's something at least. I suppose. I think the only thing I might put in here is probably. Do I include it in here? No, I might not. I'll come back to that. So up here, first of all, we're going to start off with groceries. Um, as I said, it's a 5-week month. So usually I would give myself £22.50. And when I did the maths, it ended up being like a really awkward number. So I thought what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do £22 a week. So that is £110 altogether. Spending. So I still want to give myself £15 a week, even though I don't really need it. Like I'm not finding I'm spending it. Like literally, the last week I put 10 out of the I think £13 I had left because you'll see in the shorts I do a pound challenge every week when I start the spending. Whatever's left I just put into the penny savings. So literally I think last week I spent £3. So well done me. Sorry, that should say 75. That's annoying. Self-care. So I basically have a set amount that I give myself for each of these categories coming up. Um, but when I was going through them, quite a few of them are still pretty full because I just haven't spent. And if that is the case, I'm not gonna give myself like the full amount. Like self-care, I'd usually probably give myself about 20, but I'm gonna give myself 10 because I've only spent £1.55 out of the full, I think £20 I give myself. So I'm like, there's not much point me putting another 20 in when I'm not going to spend it. I do want to get a haircut though. The probably the date this is going out on. Honestly, I just really need a haircut. Though at the same time my hair is thinning out really badly and I can tell. So I suppose you win some and you lose some, don't you? So home, so that is basically just for kind of decor and little bits and pieces that I see and I like. To be fair, I say that literally the past month. I have pretty much spent all of it, and I think literally part of that was on a mug, which was a little bear, which was really cute from Aldi, and a frying pan. I know, very fun. So I am gonna give myself 15. Only because I want to have that there just in case. Because December's budget will be really like little, so I'm not too fussed. Oh God, sorry. Study supplies. So this is actually gonna get nothing because I basically give myself £10 a month and I literally spend £1.50 of it. So I'm like, well, I'm not gonna put anything else in because there's not really much I need. I just have it there just in case. Household, so that's for your basics like your toilet paper, kitchen roll, bleach. I didn't spend too much of that. I think I spent like £5 of it, so I'm just going to top that back up to by £5. Sorry, you can't say that. That's annoying. There is one more which I kind of really fit in, so I might just have to put that into a sinking fund for now. Oopsies. So that is treats. And that is I'm gonna just give myself another £5. I actually spent none of it, but I'm like, well, I might as well just give myself the money anyways, because I'd rather have the money there if I ever want to treat myself, especially with it getting a Christmas season. I am a massive person who will spend a lot of Christmas. I love just doing Christmas things. And then for travel, I'm going to give myself a tenner. Basically, that is my £1.50 bus fare to do my grocery shop every week. And then I think I've got like £2.50. So if I want to go anywhere, I can do. The only thing I'm going to actually include on here, which I didn't include in the other video I did, was an out fund. So I have a days out fund already. But this is more for when I just want to go out more genuinely or just like want to like go and get a drink somewhere. And I am going to give myself quite a bit. Only because it just makes sense for me to give myself a little bit more, and then if I don't spend it, that is totally fine. Like, because I had a look at what I spent in October, and it was quite a big amount. It was, I think, like £70, which for some compared to some people is still really small. I will say that. Like, literally, the amount of people I know who spent over £100 a week was quite impressive. But obviously that did include the Freshers Week, which is like a big week for that sort of stuff. And when I looked at everything else, it was like £20. So I will give myself that amount of money, but I'm not expecting on spending that amount of money. And also because it's been a 5-week month for me, it makes more sense to give myself a little bit more. So if I add all this up all together, so it's £7.18. I'll get the calculator so you can see. And we've got £17.60. So for bills wise, that will come to £24 and 78. I hope this is actually interesting. I don't know how interesting this is, but I find it like I've genuinely been doing this for the past like couple of hours. So I find it really interesting. So I hope you guys do as well. 215 there. And then 55 here. So altogether, I think that'll be just under £300. Yep, so that is in total for me this month 294.78, which I don't think is too bad, really. Like, if you work that out, because I'm doing this over a 5-week month as well, that is £58. That's basically £59 a week, which I think is not too bad, all in all. And considering that most of that is groceries and spending. So then that is my budget for the month. So what I'm going to do now, I don't think there's anything else I necessarily need to do to show you. So what I will do just very quickly is give you a very brief overview of what my October looked like in case anyone's interested. But if not, that's totally cool. So for those who haven't seen my shorts, this is basically the grocery thing I do with the change. So this month I give myself 90. I only spent £80 and 46 overall. this was just like my rough budget for last month, but obviously it was a little bit, you know, like all over, and I didn't include certain aspects, so that's totally cool as well. And then that is just my general month so far. I've had 7 no spends. We've had, like, we're still not finished at the moment. I know I'm going to try not to spend anything today, but there's a good chance I will. And tomorrow I definitely know I will, because I'm going to go Jellycat shopping. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And we will get like the hot chocolate one. I seen it and I was like, I need that. I don't care. I need it in my life. So I'm going to get that. And then a couple of days left. And that's basically been my October. I would say all in all, it's actually been an okay month. It's been cheaper than I expected this month, just because I expected this month to be really heavy and I budgeted for that in advance, and it did not come to that be. Oh, little if you'd seen what that was, a little sneak preview of what might be happening on the Halloween video. I wonder what that could be. Cash consolidation, anyone? Yeah, I've already took all the money back bank, and I was sorting it out this morning. I was like, "Ooh, this is exciting!" I love putting them in like the little pots. I find it really fun. So yeah, but that is anyways the end of today's video. A bit of a different style video, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I am planning on trying to do these every month, so let us know on your feedback. What things would you include? Like, is anything that you think you are missing out? You are like, savings wise, slightly different. I don't include that in this because this is separate, and that's something I have separate for. That's just like my general plain budget. So I would love to know what you think. Do you think it's a good budget? Do you think something should change? Do you think something should be a bit lower? Something should be a bit higher? I'd love to know your opinions on this. And I hope you all have a lovely week. I will look forward to seeing you on Halloween at 5 p.m. For the cash consolidation. And in the meantime, feel free to check out other videos. Feel free to subscribe. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to just hope I remember to put the end cards in. And take care. Know you matter. Goodbye. See you later.